Hey guys, what's going on? It's Salvage here. And before we get into the video, if you guys can go ahead and go subscribe to the Anonymous Throwdown Podcast. We were almost at 400 subscribers and we've been doing very well. You guys have seemed to very like our last video, which almost got 1,000 views, and it's probably our most viewed video right now. And it's probably our best podcast so far. So if you like podcasts, if you like us talking about random stuff and superhero stuff here and there, but mainly, you know, real life stuff or other topics outside of comic books, go ahead and check that out. It's a very fun podcast that me and Slickmoff and Iron Jin and Dustin, we all created, and we're gonna keep going every Sunday. It's been very fun, and we're also gonna be moving to I think you know, some other sources like Spotify and I think Apple Music, maybe, I don't know. We're working on that now, but we're gonna be on other platforms very soon. So go ahead, check that out, and yeah, let's get into the review. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Salvage here, and today we're going to be talking about the Avengers. I'm going to be giving my thoughts and opinions about the Avengers Beta, what we played, and basically everything in between. So, I mean, let's be honest, I didn't play the multiplayer. I didn't get enough chances to play with people that I actually know. So, nobody that I knew was online when I was trying to play multiplayer, and every time I did play multiplayer, matchmaking wasn't working. So, multiplayer is a 0 out of 10. No, I'm joking. I personally enjoyed the beta. I think that this game has a lot of potential. It's not the best game ever, right? It's not going to be the best game ever. It's not going to be the best superhero game ever. Will it sell a lot? I think so. I think it will sell very relatively well. But for the most part, I think the A-Day mission was very good. I mean, at the end of the mission, I was listening to the recording that I had. I literally was like, "Oh my god!" I felt emotion because I didn't expect to get into this and think it was going to be like 8 out of 10. I think I gave the A-Day mission, my personal opinion, an 8 out of 10, which is you know, it was really good. It was really fun. The cinematic moments where, you know, you're Black Widow and you're on fucking Taskmaster's back and you're flying through the chaos and Hulk's catching a fucking bridge and Thor's catching a bridge and everybody's fighting, and it's like, that's epic. That's what we want to see. That's what we wanted to see. And, you know, they did give us that in A-Day, or at least, you know, a while ago when they showed the demo, but playing it is a completely different feeling, and, you know, it gives you a completely different mood when you're playing it compared to watching it. And of course I should have known that, and I did know that, and when I played it, it was so much better. I was so much more involved with the story. And even the second mission with the Hulk and Miss Marvel when they were in the jungle, I thought that was okay too. I thought the story overall is okay. I think the dialogue is fucking horrible. I don't know who wrote this, but or who directed it more broadly, because honestly I feel like whoever directed this told them to say that like that, or say certain lines like that, or you know, when Miss Marvel's fangirling out, it's like super cringy. It's not funny. It's not like, oh my god, I would do that where if I was at the Avengers. No, I would not. No, I would, if we were on a mission, if I have superpowers, I'm not gonna be acting like a fanboy. I'm gonna be fucking acting like an Avenger. You know, it doesn't matter how old I am. It's so weird how they thought that, you know, making her an annoying 15-year-old girl who writes fan fiction was a good idea. I genuinely just don't like the writing in this game so far. I like the plot. You know, the Avengers fucked up, and now the world hates them, and, you know, this girl has to rebrand them in a way and make them better. I like that. That's a good idea. For the most part, I think that's a good plot point. The gameplay is okay. It gets repetitive at times, but I think that it's going to be completely out of my brain when I'm playing the story, I'm done with the story, and I'm going into multiplayer just to grind. I'm doing it to grind, you know? The gameplay's grindy. That's what it's going to feel like. I think a lot of people are looking at this and they're like, oh my god, it's horrible. It's like Anthem or Destiny. It's like, yeah, in a way it is. The fucking the enemies are very tanky and whatnot, and it's just very annoying to when you're hitting people and they're just not going down, and then they hit you as Thor or Hulk and like you get staggered. It's like, wait a minute, this guy with a gun can take a punch to the face and still shoot me, but if he shoots me while I'm in the middle of my move, I can't keep going? What? Like, that's the type of logic that we're fucking with here. Like, we're messing with logic that's like, okay, this robot can kick Hulk's ass, but you, as Hulk, have to put so much effort into kicking the robot's ass. It's like, okay, that's what we're dealing with. And I think that's kind of stupid. You know, I think that for Thor and Hulk and with other power characters, which most of them are, besides like Captain America and maybe Black Widow, you know, you should be able to go through enemies' attacks with your strength alone. I don't know why is Hulk getting taken down with like 2 shots from a robot. It doesn't make sense. I think that's pretty ridiculous, and it's probably going to get worse when I play multiplayer because the enemy types are going to be bumped up because there's 4 players. So I think the gameplay does need a little bit of tweaking in a way, but it's not like it's bad. It's not like it's horrible. I can see myself playing this for a very long time if they continuously update it, and apparently there's going to be like 20 heroes. So that's what I'm more interested in. It's like, this is a Marvel game first and foremost, all right? This is what most people are going to be looking at as the Marvel game that's for, multiplayer in many ways. And I really am looking at this in a lens of a Marvel fan. I'm like, man, I can't hate this. I can't hate it. I can't like overly love it because I'm not like the most Marvel fan, but looking at it from a Marvel fan's point of view, from someone who's just a casual Marvel fan who doesn't play much video games, maybe just plays like Spider-Man and the Lego games, or all those other Marvel games and like a few other games here and there. Anybody who's a Marvel fan, a casual Marvel fan, is going to buy this game and fucking love it. You get to play as Hulk, you get to play as Miss Marvel, you get to play as Iron Man and Black Widow and Captain America and Thor and Spider-Man and Hawkeye and all these other characters that are so iconic. It doesn't matter if the gameplay is repetitive and stale. It's more along the lines of how can they make the gameplay look interesting. Because, in my opinion, it doesn't matter how stale it is. If you look at Arkham and you look at this game, it's like they're not that different. You have your dodge button, you have your throw button, you have your gadget button, you have your power button, you have your takedown buttons, you have your hit button. Shit like that. And like Arkham, many of the characters have the same move sets. Like, you have to push triangle to dodge and, circle to dodge and triangle to counter. You have square to hit for everybody. You have L2 and R2 to throw shit. You have your special abilities, which are takedowns, and your power moves and whatnot, which give you, special super moves, which, that's cool. I really do think that's interesting. And I think that if they keep expanding upon the takedowns and they keep making everything look cool, I think the gameplay really doesn't matter at that point, because it will be so addicting at that point that the look of the gameplay will outweigh the actual gameplay. Which is kind of weird, but I don't know. I feel like that's what will happen. At least I enjoyed the gameplay. I would give it like maybe a 7, but it's not something that will make me keep coming back year after year. If I was just like, well, honestly, I'm probably not going to be coming back year after year and year, playing this year round, because I have other games. Like, I'm not like a casual gamer. I love playing all games that I can get my hands on. Like, it's not something that. This is not a game that, at least from what I'm seeing from the beta, this isn't a game I'm going to be playing for months and years on end. Even if they want me to, I'm not going to, because it's not interesting. Once a character that I really, really am interested in, like let's say Doctor Strange or Black Panther, gets put into this fucking game, that's when I'm going to be coming back. And that's when most people will be coming back if they've already bought the game. If you bought this game and you're just going to play the story, you're going to play a little bit of multiplayer, and then you're going to bounce, you're going to wait for like Spider-Man to come out, you're going to wait for Black Panther to come out, you're going to wait for Hawkeye to come out, shit like that. So, as a Marvel fan, I think that it's very, very good. I think as a casual or as a hardcore gamer, it's not the best game ever, and it's not going to keep me playing this game. But for those people, for Marvel fans who don't have a lot of video games, so the most video games they have is like Marvel Ultimate Alliance and Marvel vs. Capcom and Spider-Man. For those gamers, they're going to love the shit out of this game. They're going to absolutely adore this game. And I really am looking forward to seeing how they continuously upgrade and what the final product is going to be. Because this isn't going to be the final. This is not even close to the final product. They are not even close to done with the development of this game, okay? Like, there still needs to be so much to be worked on. And my point here is that by the time they get to like 2021, December 2021, I think this game will be at the peak of its quality. Right now, it's trying to get there. It's trying to get to that peak, but it's not there yet, and it's not necessarily trying and pulling out all the stocks to do that. I think that they're doing a fine job with the beta. I think that the beta itself is a good representation of the game, and it's fun and it's interesting, and the gameplay is very fun when you're playing with Iron Man and Black Widow. Miss Marvel, she's okay. Hulk, he's all right. But I think Iron Man and Captain America and Thor, those are the characters that people are going to be trying to graduate to. When Spider-Man comes out, that's going to be interesting. Like, when they add new characters, that's going to be interesting to see how they use the repetitive quote gameplay, and they put it into different characters and whatnot. I think the world looks okay. The graphics are okay. I mean, the way they're doing it with the world, you know, where there's like different hubs, it's not really free roam. It's like capture the flag. You have to go to that hub and you go fight in that hub, and then you're done in that hub. There's not like, you know, oh, you can go here and do this side mission. No, no, no. You have to fight this mission and then do this mission, and then you're done, and then you get a little bit of gear. But that doesn't. It's not. You're not giving me gear right now. They're unlocking. They're locking gear behind because it's a beta. So once all that gear gets out, and once all the once we start getting you know, our rewards for doing this grindy shit, and we see what the rewards are, then yeah, it's gonna be fun, right? But if I would have to give this beta, you know, a score out of 10, I would probably say it's around 7, 8, 7. Yeah, I'll keep it at 7 right now. I'm gonna wait to see what the other beta weekends are like, and then once the game actually officially comes out, then we'll see exactly what the entire game is like. So I'm very excited. I can't wait to play with other people next week. Like, it's actually gonna be fun to play multiplayer with like Evan and Slickmoff and, you know, everybody else. So hopefully I can get into that and then record it, maybe live stream it. But who knows? Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos in the future. I will try to have a Suicide Squad video out tonight. I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out.